Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. I want to talk about the label drama that Megan Thee Stallion is currently dealing with. If you don't know, Megan Thee Stallion did go on Instagram Live and she revealed that her label 1501 Certified Entertainment will not let her release any more music.
I want to tell y'all that 1501 trying to tell me I can't put out no music. I just want to drop my music, man. Free me. Tell them. Somebody tell them. Free Megan Thee Stallion. I'm finna go on a whole campaign. Niggas think that I'm not finna drop my music. That's crazy.
Before I play everything that Megan Thee Stallion said, I'm actually going to break this whole story down so y'all can understand what's really going on here. Now, Megan Thee Stallion has been somewhat at odds with her label owner, Karl Crawford. Karl is actually a former professional baseball player, and he retired and started up a label called 1501 Entertainment with his business partner, T. Faris. T. Faris is a well-known music manager in Houston, and he managed big acts like Paul Wall and Mike Jones, and he was also a part of the major independent label in Houston called Swisher House Records. So T. Faris has a lot of experience in the music industry, and he was actually the one who convinced Megan to sign to 1501 Certified Entertainment under Karl Crawford's instruction. Now, around this time, Megan did have a lot of buzz in the city of Houston. In fact, in 2016, she was a part of the Houston Cypher, which showcased all the talent in Houston, and her name started to generate a lot of attention. She was filming her own music videos, doing her own freestyles, and it was her and her mother who worked together to build her brand. So at that point, Megan Thee Stallion was already a hot name and labels were seeking her out. T. Faris and Karl Crawford weren't the only ones who wanted her. In fact, Coach K and P from Quality Control actually sought Megan out as well. Now, you know Coach K and P are responsible for major acts like the Migos, Lil Yachty, Lil Baby, the City Girls, etc. And also their label manages artists like Cardi B and Stefflon Don. So having Megan Thee Stallion on their label would have definitely been a good look.
Did you guys try to snatch up Megan Thee Stallion?
Man, yeah.
Because I could definitely see her being a part of Quality Control.
But the crazy thing is, like, we'll get on it early, but with all these artists, like, we're straight telling we ain't getting no bidding wars.
Yeah, but not like Megan Thee Stallion. It's crazy because I was on Instagram and I just seen her rapping on the side of a car, like doing a freestyle.
Oh, was it the Big Old Freak one that she did? Or she jumped out?
It was like 2-3 years. It was like Yummy wasn't still. Wow. We had a female artist that was in the feds, and Yummy Pearl, and this was before we even signed City Girls. And I had sent her a DM, but she just never responded to it.
So QC was seeking Megan out back when she was doing freestyles in her car. And honestly, it would have been a great move if Megan signed to QC, but she chose 1501 instead. At the time, 1501 Entertainment made sense to Megan. It was an independent label in Houston, and also T. Faris was a part of it. So Megan and her mother were like, okay, let's sign this contract. And she officially joined the label in 2018.
Me and my mama used to answer all my emails. My mama was my manager. My mama was my rock. My mama was everything. It was just me and my mama rolling around this hoe. So then we met T. Faris. And T. Faris was like, okay, I have this label and I really want you to sign to it. It's an independent label, we just starting up. Me and my mama love T. Faris. Boom. Signed to 1501. Now I'm a part of the label. So they didn't have nobody that was really like, on a large scale yet.
Now, what Megan said was true. When she signed to 1501 Certified Entertainment, there wasn't any artist on the label who had the type of buzz that she had. So she essentially became the label's first breakout artist. Now, Megan Thee Stallion started to become more visible when she signed a deal with 300 Entertainment. 300 Entertainment is another independent label which is run by Leor Cohen and Kevin Louse. Now, Leor Cohen found 300 Entertainment. He's no longer the CEO, but he is the founder, and he's definitely still overseeing the label. And he doesn't really have the best reputation in the music industry because he has been called out by people like Damon Dash for being a culture vulture and a snake. Also, he was called out by the rapper Lupe Fiasco. Lupe said that he was blackballed by Leor because he wouldn't sign a 360 deal with Atlantic. So when you hear Leor's name, you know that he's someone who can't be trusted. However, people still do business with Leor because he is a powerful figure in the music industry. He has a lot of connections, and his label, 300 Entertainment, has a major distribution deal with Atlantic Records. So Karl and Megan Thee Stallion decided to sign with 300 Entertainment because it was a good opportunity for Megan to get a bigger push in the industry and also get her music placed on radio. And Karl liked the deal at the time because he was still able to have ownership over Megan and her music.
Yeah, so why'd you choose to partner up with 300 Entertainment with her?
Oh, because they gave me the deal I wanted. We wanted ownership of all our stuff and stuff, and things like that. We took less money to keep, ownership.
Okay.
That's we big on that. So, pretty much it. They gave us the deal we wanted. Well, we don't have to it's mine still.
Yeah.
Owner.
Now, after Karl and Megan signed a deal with 300 Entertainment, things did start to get a little funny when Roc Nation came into the picture. Now, Megan Thee Stallion and her manager T. Faris decided that it would be a good idea for her to sign with Jay-Z's company Roc Nation, and Megan signed the deal behind Carl Crawford's back. So Megan basically switched up her management teams. She moved from 1501 to Roc Nation because Roc Nation offered her more opportunities. But Karl claims that he was blindsided by all of this.
And she recently announced that she did a management deal with Roc Nation.
Right.
And I heard that you were unaware of it until she actually made the announcement.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So that's the
the ups and downs, huh?
Stuff, yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, for whatever reason, I wasn't in tune about it, and I had, the powers that be, come at me at a certain way.
And who was her management before Roc Nation?
Oh, the T. Faris.
Okay.
Yeah, he's with her now. Yeah.
So what about you and T. Faris? Do you guys still have a relationship? Are you still business partners? Or?
Nah, we had to separate. He decided that the grass was green on the other side.
So as you heard from Karl, there started to be some division between 1501 and Megan and T. Faris. And I strongly believe that 300 Entertainment plays a role in this. Now, it's no coincidence that Megan got in contact with Jay-Z and decided to sign a deal with Roc Nation. Roc Nation does have close ties to 300. So I honestly think that this was a strategic move to separate Megan from 1501. Now, Megan also plays a role in this as well because she's looking out for herself in this situation, and she sees the opportunities that 300 Entertainment and Roc Nation are presenting to her. So she's starting to lean towards the other team. And I can't say I blame her because I know people are talking in her ear. She has lawyers from the other team telling her that, hey, your contract with 1501 is hindering you. You need to renegotiate some things. So Megan is mad at Karl because she feels like he's using her. And I don't really know the details of the contract she signed with him, but whatever it is, it's clear that she's not happy with it and she wants to renegotiate her contract, but Karl is not going to allow it unless it benefits him as well.
So for Megan, she just kind of young, I think, and I don't know if she was thinking right or whatever, but when she went and got her lawyers came and threatened to sue me, you know what I'm saying? You know how they do, they try to come threaten to sue you if you don't renegotiate and all that type of stuff. And, basically, come take everything, basically, because, they come in and, but in this case, I had to stand firm because I know what I did in the beginning. I had to show receipts showing all the stuff that, things that we've done in 1501 and provide all that, you know, for the lawyers and all that type of stuff. So, you know, right now we're in a position where we just kind of trying to renegotiate the contract deal to where both sides, you know, both sides are comfortable, and we get back to work.
Now, the negotiations over Megan's contract did get to a rocky place. Apparently, they couldn't reach an agreement, and now Karl is saying that Megan can't release any more music unless she compromises and complies to his terms. Now, even though I understand Karl's frustration in this whole situation, I do think that he's being spiteful by stopping Megan from releasing music. But if I'm being honest, I can't really blame him for doing this because Megan sent her lawyers at him first. So he answered back and put her music on hold just to show her who's really in control. So if they're going to renegotiate her contract, it has to benefit him as well. Now, with all of this being said, I don't think that Megan and Karl are really the ones beefing. I think Karl's main issue is with Roc Nation and possibly 300 because he feels like they're trying to take his artists away from him. And he's trying to fight against that, which is why he decided to link up with Jay Prince. Jay Prince is a well-known businessman and a gangster, and he's able to handle some stuff behind the scenes. So Jay Prince is helping Karl fight against some of the outside forces that are interfering with his business with Megan. So he's trying to handle some things, and unfortunately, he's taking it out on Megan. And I don't think it was a smart idea for him to stop Megan from releasing any music because now he upset the biggest artist on his label, and things can get pretty ugly. This can actually go to court, and I don't think this is what Karl wanted or what Megan wanted, but the damage is done, and Megan put Karl on blast on social media. This is what she said.
I want to tell y'all that 1501 trying to tell me I can't put out no music. 1501 don't want me to put out no music, and I've been seeing a lot of little shit on the internet. Motherfuckers be talking shit. And it's real crazy because all I did was ask to renegotiate my contract. Then it became a big old thing. When I signed, I didn't really know what was in my contract. I was young. I think I was like 20. And I didn't know everything that was in that contract. So when I got with Roc Nation, I got management, real management. I got real lawyers. And they was like, do you know that this is in your contract? And I was like, oh, damn, that's crazy. No, I didn't know. So I'm not mad at 1501. I wasn't upset because I'm thinking in my head, oh, well, everybody cool. We all family. It's cool. It's nice. Let me just ask them niggas to renegotiate my contract. Soon as I said I want to renegotiate my contract, everything went left. Like, it just all went bad. It all went left. So now they're telling the bitch that she can't drop no music. It's really just like a greedy game. Like, it's really just real greedy. Wasn't trying to lead a label. Wasn't trying to not give nobody money that they feel like they entitled to. I just want to renegotiate some shit. I'm not a greedy person. I'm not a person that like confrontation. I'm not a person that's a bitch. Like, I work with everybody, and I'm nice, and I'm real family oriented. But niggas gonna be niggas, and they gonna be greedy, and they gonna be shady. And I see the shit that people be that that can't be saying about me, and I'll be like, damn. Well, since you got so much to say, why you just won't tell them? Why you mad? You mad because I don't want to roll over and bow down like a little bitch, and you don't want to renegotiate my contract. Niggas be like, oh, Yeah, they made Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion was Megan Thee Stallion before I even got over there. I've been rapping, been freestyling, been doing me, been made. How the fuck can y'all say a nigga made me? Niggas don't even care about what's right. They care about money in the end, and it's a greedy game, man. So if y'all don't see no music from Megan Thee Stallion, it's because 1501 don't want to drop that music. And that shit real crazy. It's real sad. Like, people be like, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. I'm signed to independent labels. I'm not signed to them big ass labels these other artists are signed to, and they got pushes and they get placements and they do all kind of shit. So anything you see me do is because I woke up and did it that day. It's not nothing that nobody can't put in my hand. I work for everything that I do. I really be working, and to try to stop me from working is really crazy. All I want to do is make music. All I want to do is put out music. So when that money get involved, that shit just really go left all the time. So to new artists coming out, I just want to say, please, it might seem good, it might sound good, but you definitely got to read. And you got to read and read all that shit. Don't sign nothing without no real lawyer. And make sure your lawyers is not the lawyers of your label lawyers. Get your own lawyer with their own opinion. Read that motherfucking paperwork and have somebody that know what they talking about reading. Because at the end of the day, when you really give a fuck about music and you know that you're really doing right, and you really pray and you really believe in the Lord, and you know you ain't did nothing wrong, can't nobody touch you. It be your own people.
After Megan posted her video, she said this, #free Meg, #free the Stallion. Karl responded to Megan by posting a picture with Jay Prince, and he said this, at a time when loyalty is at an all-time low, it's nice to be linked with Jay Prince, who is steady teaching me how to move in this cutthroat industry, 100. And I know that terrifies some, especially the ones who double-cross me. #paybacks a B, #1501, #mob ties. So his response doesn't sound good at all. And I don't know how this whole situation is going to work out for Megan. I feel like things can be resolved with proper communication, but right now, Karl and Megan are really going about things the wrong way. They're airing out their business on social media, and they're just making it harder to come to a resolution. And people are starting to take sides now. Some people are defending Carl Crawford and saying that Megan should have read the contract that she signed. Megan's best friend and assistant, Kelsey, also took up for Megan and said this, "Sir, you have no idea what you're talking about. Karl hasn't spent any money on Megan since 2017. Megan pays for all her own stuff. Speak facts if you're going to speak. Megan ain't never been greedy in her life, and whatever he invested, he made back plus more. She didn't attempt to sign with anyone else. She never not once tried to leave 1501. She simply enhanced her career by accepting a management deal which she needed at the scale she was on. He was still benefiting from her, so what are you talking about? And it's not that she didn't literally read her contract. She didn't understand the verbiage at the time, and now that she does, she simply requested for it to be fixed. As a businessman and CEO, he should have sat down at the table with her to come up with a solution, but instead he wanted to play victim on social media and then attack his only successful talent. Yes, she is a college student. She's not studying to be an entertainment lawyer, so what is your point there? You must want her to remain local. Newsflash, no one in Houston can even manage properly or present her or any artist there with opportunities that increase one's invisibility. I think she meant visibility. Side note, her late mother was managing her at the time of her career growing rapidly, and Faris took on all the roles in her wishes. He could have turned his back on her, but he remained. Last but not least, when Megan got with 1501, they didn't have to do any artist development. Truth be told, she developed 1501. It was a hand-in-hand situation, which the hand you're supporting unfortunately lacked on supporting their own entirely. So this is what Kelsey said on behalf of Megan, and I do agree with a lot of what she said, but I do hope Megan and Karl do come to a resolution. I don't think either of them have bad intentions, but they went about this whole situation the wrong way. And honestly, this whole situation is just another exhausting lesson that people need to read their contracts very carefully before signing with a label. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.